not spending $250 for a book. Situation. I also have a glass of my favorite wine, which is a Rosé Merlot from South Coast Winery. I love it because it's full-bodied like a Merlot, but sweet like a rosé. I have drawn myself a bath and I'm going to read and relax in the bath for a little bit. I do have a couple bath bombs. These are actually what sparked this whole video. I love taking baths. I was at Target the other night and I was shopping for some things for my room, and I ended up finding a couple fun things that inspired this video. So I got these cute little bath bombs, and they're both different flavors or scents. One is the Love Bomb and one is the Cupid Bomb. I think that they both sound really cool, and it says that there's a surprise inside, so I'm very interested to see what that's going to be like. I think that the Cupid Bomb's packaging matches the book that I'm currently reading, which is Darling Venom by Parker S. Huntington. More about that later. I think I'm gonna go ahead and choose the Cupid Bomb because it is a fresh strawberry bath fizzer with a surprise inside. Little pendant that says I love you. Oh, I wonder what's inside the other one. Oh, it is toasty. My favorite time of night, where I get to turn on all of my lights in my room, just kind of set such a unique vibe. I was reading Darling Venom for about 30 minutes or so, 30-40 minutes. I read about 6 chapters and I was able to get to chapter 70, and I believe there's around 90 chapters in this book. Darling Venom, there's this girl named Charlotte. She goes to the roof of her school one day and bumps into someone else up there, and he seems as though he's about to jump off the roof, and she decides to call out stop. Ends up sparking this friendship between this boy named Kellen and Charlotte. They decide that since they met each other on Valentine's Day, which is also coincidentally the main character's birthday, they are going to meet each other every year for the next 3 years remaining in high school on Valentine's Day, just to check in on each other and make sure that they're doing okay. Something happens between the two characters, and it fast forwards a few years later. We start to get this different relationship between the main character and another male protagonist. I think it's just interesting the way in which it goes about it. It's a little bit taboo in a bunch of different ways. I'm not entirely sure how I'm feeling about it. I've also recently finished Magnolia Parks, which I rated a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really did like this book. I was not expecting the end. I am very excited to read book 2. Other than Magnolia Parks, I have also finished Addicted for Now, which I have also rated a 4.5 stars. There's a lot that happens in this book, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of fun scenes, and overall I really did enjoy my reading experience. I got some book mail from Book depository, so maybe that means that Kiss the Sky is here. We shall see. And I found these cute little decorate your own sparkle heart cookie kit. This was the other item that inspired this video. Cute. So we have everything right here. We have some pre-made heart cookies, icing. This is probably to do like the design, some sprinkles. So I think I'm just gonna do 2 tonight because I just want a little bit of a snack. I want to see if there's any special direction. Knead the icing pouch for 2 minutes until softened and snip off the corner. Decorate cookies with icing and candies as desired. I love how it says any day it can be special, and that is so true because this is just a regular Tuesday night for me, but I'm making it a little bit extra special by decorating some cookies, talking and sharing about books, and making this fun video about having a little girls' night in. I'm gonna knead this for 2 minutes. I've been reading a ton of romance lately, and it's only right, I guess, that I read romance books in February, but I'm kind of getting to a point where, like, if it's not really good, I'm not captivated and I don't really care, you know? So I have a ton of romance books on my TBR. I'm about to edit my February TBR tonight. Just makes me think that I could be burning myself out. Moving forward, I want to try and broaden my horizons a little bit. That's why I love the booktube community, because there's so many different people out there sharing their different thoughts around books and what books are good. It's definitely been more than 2 minutes. I've been ranting at this point. I'm going to go ahead and snip this little side and start decorating these cookies.
Start your computations.
I think we're getting into a weird area here.
Maybe. I forgot 2 things whenever I was making these cookies. One, that this icing pack was supposed to be for all 8 of the cookies in the box, and so I definitely probably used a little bit too much for these 2. But 2, that I had to eat them. Well, I don't have to, but I want to. I created them. It was actually kind of therapeutic just sitting here and decorating these cookies, and I used these 2 right here as a little bit of a guide. Cute little guy, right? It's supposed to say XO, but it kind of looks like it says KO. That's all right though, okay? It's the thought that counts. It's the effort that counts. Look how cute these 2 little things are. I can't even. It's always fun to make a little bit of a mess. Making messes like this and doing little creative fun tasks like this remind me of just being a kid. It's actually quite good. The frosting is actually quite good. My desk has been such a vibe, like such a vibe. I am gonna try one of my cookies. Let's see how it is. It's actually surprisingly really tasty. The cookie itself tastes like one of those like store-bought cookies that you find. They always come in the different prints with the glitter and confetti sprinkles on them, but that's what the cookie itself tastes like. I do want to share these 2 packages that I've just been waiting to open all night. I'm really excited to see which ones they are. This one looks like it got damaged in the mail a little bit, so hopefully the book inside isn't damaged itself. I ordered some books off Book Depository because I have been trying to get my hands on Kiss the Sky and a couple other Calloway Sisters books. As I say it, Kiss the Sky comes out in my hand. I've been trying to get my hands on a ton, or just the Calloway sisters books in general, because they have been so hard to get my hands on, purely because they're being republished or traditionally published, and so the self-published versions are like few and far between. People are selling them for so much money. I saw one the other day for Kiss the Sky, or no, Hot House Flower for like $300 or like $250. I'm not spending $250 for a book. Oh, they're cute. They gave me a little bookmark and it has Verity, Colleen Hoover's Verity on it. And then the second book looks like a bigger one. So let's see what it is. Cute. But I did buy Some Kind of Perfect. I want to buy all of these copies. These covers, I think that they are so cute. I think they're adorable. Yeah, I got Kiss the Sky and Some Kind of Perfect. I really want to pick up Kiss the Sky very soon, but I want to get to my TBR before I do that. So with that being said, let's go pick out my next read. So I still have plans to read Darling Venom tonight. That is without a doubt. I will continue to spend more time on that. But I do like to read 2 books at one time. And I have a ton of really good books on my TBR. I literally just finished editing my February TBR video. Just rewatching it and seeing what I had to say about each of the books gave me a ton of inspiration. Like, I want to pick up Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I've been seeing so many people pick up 7 Days in June. It inspires me so heavily. I also really want to read Tell Me Lies. The font size. I also picked up X's and O's yesterday, which I haven't heard amazing things about, but I think I want to give it a try. I remember talking earlier about how I was potentially getting a little bit burnt out as I continue to read all these romance books, and although I'm so into the romance vibe right now, I think I really want to give Emily Donovan Is Killing It a try. I think it would be nice to have just like a different type of vibe. So I am going to just pick this thing up and give it a try. Try to get the ball rolling. I probably will take some time to get through a few of the chapters right now. Using almost religiously this book app called Bookmory. I talked about it in my January reading vlog, but if you didn't watch that, I have been tracking how long or like the time I've been reading books. I'm also going to tell this little app that I'm gonna go ahead and start reading Finley Donovan Is Killing It. I'm gonna go ahead and press reading start, and I'm gonna start it on the 7th, which is today. It has 355 pages, which isn't too bad at all. Almost 25 minutes and I've made it to chapter 3. It's already picking up, which I genuinely appreciate. I love when books don't spend time building things that don't need to be built. We kind of just jump right into Finley's head and into the plot of the book itself. Basically what happens in the blurb happens in the first chapter, or actually the second chapter, but I really like the way that it happened. It's very interesting. I love how we find things out along with the main character, and I just really enjoy the writing style so far. It's funny, it's witty. Hey, sleepy girl. She's supposed to be sleeping there, but she always finds her way over here. I've turned off all my lights, and I've also changed into something a little bit more sleep appropriate. I don't like sleeping in thick sweats. I'm going to go ahead and wind down for bed. It is currently 11:20. I think I just want to end my night in bed with this cozy book. Thank you guys so much for staying with me and hanging out with me tonight in this little book video. It's fun to have a nice little sleepover with someone that loves books as much as I do. I hope you know that you are deserving of love in all shapes and forms. And right now I'm going to show myself some love by relaxing with this cozy little book. I appreciate you for watching. Thank you, and I hope you have a good night.